repping Jujutsu High, and I've got a new look. Welcome back to Frankie's Workers. My name is MTU, and in this video I'm going to be talking about making MECHAMARU. So in my last video I made a 3D printed Going Merry, quite proud of this. And whilst I was learning how to design things in CAD to 3D print the Going Merry, one of my trial projects was making MECHAMARU from Jujutsu Kaisen. And in this video I'm going to outline how I made MECHAMARU. And I made this last year, so there's going to be clips of me where my hair is a bit different, so don't be alarmed. So sit back, relax, and watch the making of MECHAMARU. This is MECHAMARU, based off mini MECHAMARU from Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, on this setup you can see, again, the layers aren't super great. I'm just going to be trimming around the edges with the file, with the safety blade, to kind of just trim this away, and hopefully what we should see is two pieces fit together well. So far they can't, because the edges aren't super smooth. I need to see what I can do to fix that up. I've got mini MECHAMARU here, ready to prime and paint. Smooth out the interlocking section, so hopefully that's a bit better. It could do with some work there. But the idea is, we'll be painting this to make it look better. For this again, I'll be using plastic filler primer and some sealer. Now I am going to be using spray paint, so I've got some protective gear here. It may seem like overkill to some, but because we're going to be using these adhesives, it's better to kind of either have a ventilated area, open this out, and yeah, I'll put this on. Even with the mask on, I can smell it. Okay, so the first coat has dried. What I've also done is tested the mechanism to slide it, and I'm seeing a lot more resistance. So it does go in, which looks cool. There it is. But it's quite rigid, so clearly like the coats of the primer are making these sections thicker. So having a quick look here, you can see that it's catching here, which means I can shave off that area and the area that it interacts with, which is this area, and hopefully carry on that way. So what I need to do is file down some of these sections, fix up the emblem area. And here we have MECHAMARU. The surface isn't amazing. If I zoom in a bit much there, you can see it's not great in certain areas. It's just because of the tools that I have. I'll be mostly using this filer. It's pretty good, and you can see that it's got a lot of the plastic filler on it. So we want to get ready to paint MECHAMARU. I've taken the two parts apart. I've got a selection of paints. I've got black, burnt sienna, two different versions, and burnt umber. So I want to get that brown color. I don't have a brown color directly.
So I need to try and make one, and I'll try it out and see if I can get a nice color to match what's on the screen now. After I do that, I need to prepare the masking tape to cover the certain surfaces. So we need to keep the middle section black, the eyes green, and the teeth white, and then I need to create like a speakerphone kind of graphic and this section, so hopefully that'll come out great. So I've stuck with this color. What I'm trying to do is paint on as much as I can and then try and keep the brush strokes in line. So if I hold up the mouthpiece, if that comes out clear, the brush strokes I want to get in the same orientation. Mechamaru with the teeth painted, the eyes, and the emblem. You can see there's some of the primer that still needs to be covered just because of the way I was putting the masking tape on. The really difficult details here, so where it should be brown, I'll need to paint that over. So Mechamaru has like a microphone thing built here, so what I was using a Q-tip and dipping it into the paint here to get a pattern. And I'm just using a needle again just to make it a bit more prominent on each one. I started and I forgot to record, so how could I forget to make content, you know? So it's all about making content. So it'll look something like that. Tight fit because I've painted the rest of it. So here we go. Here is Mechamaru. So this is the first Mechamaru model. You can see I tried a lot with this to make it perfect, and there was a lot of trial and error, and the mouth movement isn't super smooth. It gets stuck sometimes, but just blue tack and a spring in there, so if you pull this hard enough you can take it out. This is V2. Again, open mouth, but a bit smoother when you make this motion. The back isn't particularly finished that well, but I think I do like the look of that, and the emblem is a bit better. This is V3, where the mouth can close, and if you pop that open, it still has that smooth finish. I do like the look of that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the making of Mini Mechamaru. Frankie's Workers is a channel dedicated to my mission to building the Going Merry in real life. Now I'm starting from zero, so there's a lot for me to learn and master, and part of that is CAD design. In my next video, I'll be exploring the history of sailing and how that's relevant to boat design and boat innovation. If you have any suggestions for something else I can design and print, please comment down below. If you're interested in the STL file, it's yours if you want it. Just let me know how I can share it to you in the comments below, or send me a message or an email in the description. But I'm happy to share the files. I have no interest in making money off these like hobby designs. And if you do make it and follow the sort of instructions in this video, please share it and tell me how you found it.